I'll get it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Breakdown. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing matches that we never got at WrestleMania. This is not a JBCW or a CCW stream. I'm checking to see if I'm live real quick. Hopefully I'm live. Yep, okay. Alright. And hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So, one match that we never really got, which I kind of always wondered. Oh, I got 3 people watching me. Hell yeah. Glad to have you guys watching. Thank you for the watch time. Is The Undertaker versus The Rock. Now, they kind of teased it back when The Undertaker was the American Badass and The Rock was still the WWE Champion. It was right before The Rock took off for Hollywood. I don't know why we never got that match at WrestleMania. But, I mean, The Rock could have been the one to break the streak.
Here comes the Hall of Fame phenom, the most intimidating and imposing competitor in WWE history. And one of the most.
And there you see the measuring stick of all professional wrestling. We have the Dead Man, The Undertaker, and also, by the way, guys, click like and sub to Gaming in Reaction with Mickey. That's Michael Rice's YouTube channel. He just did a CCW video before his Wi-Fi kicked out on him, but please show him some love. Also, click like and sub to Kindon Horn, Demon King of Souls, Chaostic, Nico Gamer 259. And there you see the Brahma Bull, the Pie Eating, the Wheeling and Dealing, the People's Champion, The Rock, who could be the next president of the United States in 2028 if he decides to run. I would vote for him. And this crowd fully behind The Undertaker.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
And The Rock delivering those blows right now.
It looks like we're about to see
and The Rock taking it to the Dead Man.
The great one is here to remind everyone.
And The Rock talking some trash there. Big boot by The Undertaker. The Rock was going to try and check The Undertaker into the SmackDown Hotel.
Yeah, but The Undertaker is known for his hard-hitting offense.
But these are 2 matches that, this is a match that we never got at WrestleMania, but this could have sold tickets. This could have put asses in seats.
Go into a match against The Undertaker without expecting him to just unload on you. Good luck.
And AEW is still losing ratings, still losing tickets, even though they just signed Ronda Rousey, supposedly, and Will Ospreay. Here's the problem. AEW is WCW 2.0. They have too much talent, not enough money, and they're repeating the same old shtick.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
And The Rock now taking it to the Dead Man, as we're out on the floor right now. And can I just say that we should induct Paul Heyman and Joey Styles into the WWE Hall of Fame, since WWE is going to be in the fighting city of Philadelphia. 2 ECW alumni. Also, Bull Nakano should be inducted. Bray Wyatt should be inducted. Just saying. I mean, quite frankly, Bray Wyatt should be the headliner for the Hall of Fame. I mean, he has the credentials, multiple-time WWE champion.
Able to avoid there.
And can we also get the Brothers of Destruction as a tag team? You're going to induct Evolution, the 4 Horsemen. But if you want to talk tag teams throughout the Attitude Era, we need to have the Brothers of Destruction inducted as a tag team. Oh, I already got a like. Thank you for whoever liked the stream. And Taker going to go for a choke slam here on The Rock.
And will this be it?
1, 2, and The Rock kicks out. Taker getting a little bit frustrated there. And The Rock wisely going to roll to the bottom rope, try to shake off the cobwebs. Instead, he gets shoulder tackled off the apron by the dead man. And the People's Champion needs to have the people will him back in this matchup here. Leg sweep there by Taker. And Taker saying the end is near for The Rock, perhaps. Collar elbow tie up now. Undertaker sends The Rock crashing into the floor below.
Back into the ring.
Referee's count is now up to 4 now. Taker breaks the count, and he eats a clothesline by The Rock. And The Rock may have found his second win now. Rock going to go for a scoop slam. Nope, he's going to drop Taker head first onto the apron. And just recently, ladies and gentlemen, I got Tombstone, the history of The Undertaker. Found it at a video game store for $5. And all 3 discs were intact. And we're about to go for a little bit of old school.
A little old school. Yeah, I like it.
And Taker, you haven't seen anyone else do this. A once-in-a-lifetime generational talent walking the top rope. And Taker, face of the dead man. And the side Russian leg sweep there. And the Brahma Bull trying to get these people behind him. He taunts the Undertaker, and Taker chop blocks the leg. But The Rock kips up. The Rock going to go for the overhang DDT. And the People's Champion cooking with gas now. Goes for another side Russian leg sweep. And The Rock building momentum. The Rock now going up on the top turnbuckle. Gets caught by the dead man. And Taker now getting these Arlington, Texan fans on his side. Grapple now by Taker. Taker with a closed right fist. One of the purest strikers in WWE history, The Undertaker, unloading with those big old soup bones with a chop headbutt by Taker.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end. There is no way.
And it is the end near for The Rock. Oh, but The Rock counters the tombstone. The Rock counters the tombstone. Clothesline. Clothesline. The Rock now going to hit another clothesline. 1, 2, and Taker kicks out. The Rock building momentum now. The Rock maybe setting up Taker for the Rock Bottom. Yep, he's going to go for the Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom, he hits it.
The Undertaker in a bad way.
And Rocky going to go for the cover now. 1, 2, and Taker kicks out of the Rock Bottom, and Rock can't believe it. And The Rock was going to go for that slap. That was vintage Rock now, and Dragon Sleeper here. Submission hold supplied by the Undertaker. And this is a way to make your opponent pass out. Cuts off the air supply. Almost like a reverse guillotine. And then The Rock gets out of that Dragon Sleeper. Jumping DDT by the Undertaker, and The Rock wisely showing that veteran ring awareness, rose out to the outside. But Taker's going to go air Taker here. Good God Almighty, he flew over the top rope like a 757. And The Rock now finds himself in dire straits as The Undertaker drops the big old leg against The Rock. Both these two combatants must be aware of the ref's count now. And The Rock sends Taker crashing into the barricade. Grapple now. The Rock sends Taker again crashing into the barricade, trying to soften up that right arm. That way Taker can't use the last right or the choke slam. And again, that may keep The Undertaker from doing the tombstone to The Rock. And The Rock now chopping The Undertaker on the outside. Collar elbow tie up. The Rock sends Taker back inside the ring. Rock taking his time now, trying to get his second win now, and working on the back of The Undertaker. The Rock has a game plan. And Taker now eats a... Oh, he got the legs up. And Taker going to go for the tombstone. Oh, and The Rock got caught.
Taker's about to end another fight for the win.
1, 2, 3, and The Undertaker beats The Rock in amazing fashion. What a match. It's a shame we never got it at WrestleMania. And there you see the Demon of Death Valley as the eyes roll in the back of the head as he summons the powers of the dark side.
The legend of The Undertaker grows with this emphatic victory by the Phenom.
And one of the reasons I love the Undertaker character is because when I was growing up, I thought the Undertaker was almost like a vigilante, like an anti-hero. My mother, on the other hand, thought I was worshiping the devil. And so speaking of matches that we never got at WrestleMania, I kind of wondered who would win. Because we never really got this triple threat at WrestleMania. Because Daniel Bryan beat Triple H at WrestleMania 34 to actually be in this triple threat match with Orton and Batista. But I kind of wanted an all-evolution main event for WrestleMania.
One of the all-time greats has seen and done everything there is to do.
And it's a shame that Triple H's last match at WrestleMania, which happened to be his actual last wrestling match ever, was against Brock Lesnar.
The game has arrived. The Cerebral Assassin, ready to engage.
And there you see the 13-time World Heavyweight Champion. As good old Jim Ross would say, the Cerebral Assassin. He's just that damn good at what he does. Triple H.
And his opponents. First,
even though I will say WrestleMania, I think it was 17 or 18, Triple H should have lost to Booker T. Booker T should have been world champion way before he won the strap as King Booker. Just saying. And there you see the animal, Batista, the multiple-time World Heavyweight Champion.
One of the toughest competitors.
The man formerly known as Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy.
And from Washington, D.C.
He's one of the few wrestlers beside... I would say that Batista's had a more successful Hollywood career than his counterpart, John Cena. He's made multiple millions at the box office, being a part of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And being a part of Blade Runner with Harrison Ford and the Expendables.
WWE Championship at WrestleMania 21.
And we can thank Hulk Hogan and The Rock for paving the way to see wrestlers like John Cena and Batista on the big screen. But here we go now.
Triple threat match underway with the opening bell.
One more superstar to account for.
And Orton taking out Batista. Triple H collar elbow tie up now.
Might have had going into this match. It's time to throw it out the window. Ooh, stinging kick. Oh.
And if you guys are watching, let me know in the comment section
Incredible.
what other matches you would like to see happen.
Randy Orton. Big forearm.
And Triple H on the outside. Triple H going to get those steel steps right now. Also, by the way, click like and sub to Atticus Black.
Another damaging kick.
And short arm clothesline by the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
A face buster knee smash.
And Triple H, who trained both these men as a part of Evolution. And look at this. Triple H and Batista ganging up on Orton, and Triple H showing disrespect to Batista.
Corey, this match gives competitors so much to
And
consider.
Batista and
So much to
Triple
look
H
out for.
What are some of the hazards?
Well, you never know when you're going to be blindsided.
Actually, I think I was wrong. I think Triple H's last WrestleMania match was against Batista, actually, where he ended Batista's career and Batista retired. I think I may be wrong. You guys are going to have to look that up for yourselves. If you have Peacock, you can watch the entire WWE library on Peacock for $14.99. And also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to try the new Fuel for Gamers, check out W. You can get 10% off your W order when you use promo code Demon King Oryx and Chaostic 10 in all caps. W, it's better than Prime. And there you see Batista running clothesline all over the game, the Cerebral Assassin. And Batista now not letting Triple H breathe. Those short arm clotheslines. And again. And Batista maybe looking for the Batista bomb on Randy Orton. This match may be over. And Triple H going to break up the pin here.
And he stops the count.
And that was quick, just like that. Batista hitting the Batista bomb on Randy Orton. And now both Orton and Batista are bleeding from the bridge of their noses, courtesy of Triple H.
That's gotta hurt.
And Triple H trying to wear out Randy Orton with that neck crank there. And Batista going back for the spinebuster, and he hits it. And Triple H kicks out. Orton on the outside.
This is amazing.
I'll have to say, but Batista and Triple H, they do Arn Anderson justice with the spinebusters that they do. And now Batista about to deliver a backbreaker on the apron, using that apron like a tag team partner. Batista slides back in. Randy Orton now collar elbow tie up. Orton loses that grapple. Belly-to-belly suplex by Batista, who has just dominated this triple threat matchup to this point, ladies and gentlemen. And Triple H telling Batista to suck it. Batista doesn't care. He does another belly-to-belly suplex to Randy Orton. Orton moves out of the diving elbow. Triple H takes control now. Clubbing blow. And now Triple H may be getting Batista bombed. And another Batista bomb by Batista, this time to the game. Back grapple by Randy Orton. Orton sees his spot now. Orton going to take advantage. Orton going to try and pin Triple H. That was not a smart move by Randy Orton. Collar elbow tie up now. Irish whip by the Viper. The Viper sends Batista into the corner there. And this is what Randy Orton does best. He picks a body part and he exploits it. Oh, but Orton turned around to eat a spine buster by Triple H.
And he breaks up the count.
Collar elbow tie up now. And Batista now using that Muay Thai martial arts background to work on the ribs.
Does he get him here?
And Batista wins the triple threat match of Orton and Triple H and Batista. And hello, Demon King of Souls. And Triple H faced Orton in his last match. Thank you for letting me know, Demon King. And there you see a bloody Batista
keep your head on a swivel in a match like this, and our winner did just that.
Winning. Now here's another WrestleMania match that we didn't get. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it. So, I know a couple years ago, Undertaker faced Goldberg at Saudi Arabia, and a lot of people didn't like that match because Goldberg damn near killed Undertaker, and first of all, Goldberg and Taker were past their primes. They had no reason to even be fighting each other. But that's not the match that I'm going to be doing. The match that should have happened at WrestleMania instead of, you know, Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, it should have been Goldberg versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, because that was a dream match that a lot of WCW and WWF fans, now known as WWE, craved at that time, because two men who were so similar in their fighting styles wore black trunks, black boots, and just was no nonsense in the ring. I mean, and a lot of people thought that Tony Khan was going to sign Goldberg, but Goldberg is still a free agent. And there you see the pride of WCW.
Who's next?
One of the homegrown talents from the WCW power plant, Bill Goldberg, former NFL football player for the Atlanta Falcons, a WWE Hall of Famer, multiple-time WCW champion, multiple-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion and Universal Champion. One of the last people to face Bray Wyatt before Bray Wyatt's untimely passing.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from...
And also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, click like and sub to Demon King of Souls. And here comes the Texas Rattlesnake, the toughest son of a bitch to ever lace up a pair of boots.
Buckle up, we are about to see.
He is the only man to win the Royal Rumble 3 times.
And his opponent.
Multiple-time world champion, multiple-time main eventer.
At 200.
The only performer to main event 3 WrestleManias back to back to back. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin has had classic WrestleMania matches against the like.
And so we're about to see Austin and Goldberg go at it here.
There's the bell.
And so here we go now. And Austin going to come out fighting. This isn't going to be a submission match, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be more like a barroom brawl here. These two men like to fight. They like to punch. And they're not afraid to use that power. But Austin is more of a counter wrestler. Also, Austin has many submissions in his back pocket if he chooses to use so. And now Austin stomping a mud hole in Goldberg and walking it dry.
Goldberg should have stayed retired. He should have stayed at home with his
And Austin now targeting that right arm of Goldberg. And now this is what makes Austin, a great, well-rounded wrestler. He goes for a heel hook here.
If you were in his shoes here, what do you think you'd do?
And if Austin can somehow injure the legs of Goldberg, that takes the spear out of Goldberg's arsenal. Waist lock here as Austin continues to work on the body, pound the body. Irish whip now, Goldberg off the ropes, and a back body drop by Austin. And Austin quickly goes for the pin to make Goldberg use up more energy here. And you see, WCW was not smart in letting Austin go, because back in WCW he was known as Stunning Steve Williams.
And that can be a first step towards Goldberg.
He was one half of the Hollywood Blondes with high-flying Brian Pillman, whose son is now in WWE.
He really thought that was it.
His son's now known as Lexus King in NXT. And Goldberg now getting some offense of his own. Glad to have each and every one of you on here, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button, smash that bell notification if you want to know when I'm live. And going to go for a pump handle slam there by Goldberg. And Goldberg now returning the favor to Austin. And Goldberg just smash mouth, using every part of his body, whether it's his hands or it's his knees. And a dream match I would have loved to have seen, which I don't think happened in WCW, was Lex Luger versus Goldberg. Because those two men in their prime, Luger versus Goldberg, the Torture Rack versus the Jackhammer, two men who were two former NFL players, it would have been a money match. And now Austin fighting back now. Power slam by Austin. And Austin now, Lou Thesz press. He had to back up to get some momentum. He had to get a running start for that Lou Thesz press. And Goldberg powers out at 2. I will say it was good seeing Kevin Owens. Oh, stunner! And just like that, this match may be over here. Oh, and Goldberg kicks out of the stunner. I can't believe that. Very few people will ever kick out of the stunner. And Austin not deterred, not phased. Austin going up to no man's land now. Austin now trying to get Goldberg up, maybe looking for a double axe handle slam here, and he does so right on the head, catches Goldberg right on the crown of the head, actually. And Goldberg rolls outside the ring, trying to shake the cobwebs. Austin's not going to give Goldberg a chance to breathe. That was a mistake, as Goldberg now going to go for a Dragon Rana on the barricade. Oh, and a stomp right to the face.
He climbs into the ring.
Goldberg now back into the ring. Goldberg doesn't want to have a Falls Count Anywhere match. He wants to keep Austin inside the ring. And what a stun gun maneuver there by Goldberg. Goldberg talking trash to Austin. Austin ain't going to take that collar elbow tie up now. Irish whip, and Goldberg with the gut buster. And Goldberg now may have found his second win now. Goldberg going to go for a modified STO there. And Goldberg, like a shark smelling blood in the water, like a shark all over the Texas rattlesnake. And beautiful judo hip toss. Oh, okay, so Goldberg and Luger did face. I did not know that. And Goldberg was going to go for a tiger bomb, back body drop by Austin.
Austin raising one up for the WWE Universe here.
And Goldberg and Austin again. Look at the strength of Goldberg here.
Every strategy when Goldberg gets on the offensive like that.
And Austin countered. Short arm DDT by Austin. Goldberg was going to go for the jackhammer. Austin countered it. And Austin going to go for the stunner. He hits it. Is that enough? Starrcade 2000. I'm going to have to watch that now. Starrcade 2000 is when Luger and Goldberg faced. Was it one-on-one or were they part of a six-man tag? And Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Goldberg in a 4-star matchup. Great matchup, I think. And now we're going to do 2 more matches, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm going to end my live stream because my fiance and I have to get some sleep. Oh, okay, so it was one-on-one. Okay. Now, I know this is a match that we never got, but I would have paid money. I would have paid money to see Randy Macho Man Savage as a retirement match at WrestleMania versus The Rock. 2 of the greatest men to ever cut promos, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't seen Randy Macho Man Savage's promos from the 80s and the early 90s, you got to go listen to him.
Savage has been called one of the greatest competitors in the history of WWE, and you'll get no...
And you can also listen to Randy Macho Man Savage on commentary in the early days of Raw beside Vince McMahon. But this match right here, if Macho Man... If he wouldn't have... I mean, I don't know what would have happened. I mean, he could still go. But I think if Macho Man had left WCW during the Attitude Era and he came back just for like a one-off match at WrestleMania against The Rock, and he would have put The Rock over, I mean, 2 of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. I mean, think about the build. Think about the hype.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265.
And these fans here chanting, Rocky sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and so here we go, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, all over the Hall of Famer. And surprisingly, The Rock isn't in the WWE Hall of Fame yet. And the next match that we will do, ladies and gentlemen, will be Kevin Nash versus Kevin Owens. The Battle of the Kevins.
We're in for quite the show with this one, folks.
And he'll be facing off against the Macho Man Randy Savage. You've got to be intimidated by his pump.
And right now, The Rock all over Macho.
There is no doubt the Macho Man style is
I mean, my favorite match with Randy Savage involved was Macho Man versus George the Animal Steel.
Pin down exactly what makes Macho Man Randy Savage one of the best.
Then why are you
And if you guys don't know who George the Animal Steel is, you need to look him up.
Savage has always been unpredictable, and that's what's made him successful.
And right now, The Rock stomping a whole shades of Stone Cold there. And The Rock just unloading on Macho Man, and I don't think Macho Man is feeling very macho right now.
And Savage is looking
As the 8-time world champion, The Rock, going up to no man's land. Savage trying to get back to a vertical base now.
Up high.
And flying crossbody, but look at Macho Man countering into a scoop slam.
And that's classic Macho Man right
And
there.
Macho Man trying to build himself up there. And The Rock continuing to punish the Macho Man. Another DDT. And just another DDT as The Rock continues to target the head of the Macho Man. Savage is bleeding. And now the Rock going to go for a submission here. Sleeper hold, shades of Roddy Piper. And Macho Man's fading. Macho Man gasping for air. And jawbreaker there. That's one of the counters to get out of the sleeper hold. And Macho Man went for a punch. The Rock blocks it. And Macho Man countering The Rock as The Rock was going to go for a leg takedown. And here comes Randy Savage. He's a bloody Macho Man, but airplane scoop slam by Macho. Macho going to go for the first pinfall for him. 1, 2. The Rock kicks out, and Macho needs to not take his foot off the gas here. And Macho Man going to go for a suplex.
Beautiful suplex.
And so here we go. Macho Man and The Rock. Counter by The Rock. Irish whip sends Macho into the turnbuckle there. And The Rock now taking his time. And The Rock teeing off with those rights. And the ref may stop the fight here. Sit down powerbomb. And Macho Man refusing to give up. Gets the shoulder up. And give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been asked to join the party here.
All these, but I've never been inside one. That's the thing.
It's a super cheap store.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, joining in my stream now is the one and only Chaostic and Demon King of Souls.
Actually, you're joining our party, so therefore you're joining us.
But I'm
so
live.
Get that right. I know.
And I've been plugging your channels like crazy. So, you're welcome.
Well, thank you.
Anyway, Macho Man all over The Rock now, and our final dream match here will be Kevin Nash versus Kevin Owens. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, these matches that I've broadcasted, they never happened at WrestleMania. We never got The Rock versus The Undertaker. We never got Randy Savage versus The Rock. We never got Triple H versus Batista versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And on the female side of things, I kind of wish that we would have gotten Lita versus Chyna, but that never happened. I don't think, to my knowledge.
There's a guy in my tower named Superfly Snuka.
Oh, God. Superfly Jimmy Snuka has actually been excluded from the Hall of Fame.
That's fucked up.
Because they actually found out that he was guilty of murdering that girl that he was with. But they couldn't charge him because he was too far gone with dementia. And he died before the case could even go to trial. So, right now, Macho Man Randy Savage all over The Rock. Now going to go for a savant kick to the chest.
That's normal.
Well, I mean, you know, in this business, you take a lot of bumps, and you know, you get a lot of concussions, but you get back on the road and you go to the next town and you do your match, and then you keep going. Wrestlers do not take a break. They wrestle 365 days a year. They miss birthday parties. They miss it. You know, they miss weddings. And has the business gotten better for wrestlers? Yes, because AEW and WWE offer unlimited health care. They also have strict drug testing policies now for both companies. That way we don't have another Chris Benoit incident. And yes, I just said Chris Benoit on my live stream. Sue me. MJF mentioned him and Hulk Hogan in the same breath the other day when he was getting his neck worked on. I mean, he wasn't afraid to call Hulk Hogan a racist and a liar, but he still acknowledged that Hulk Hogan was one of the biggest draws of the business back in the 80s. And The Rock now, double axe handle, he misses. And speaking of Hulk Hogan, Nick Hogan is in jail with another DUI. Can we say that, he's fallen far from his daddy's tree?
Also, Lita and China have faced each other.
When did they face each other?
It was for the women's championship.
Who won that match?
I think Lita.
Ah.
Because Lita explained why it was hard working with China.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, Britt Baker was not pleased about Adam Cole trying to wrestle at Full Gear, which happened last night. MJF barely retained the World's Championship.
Adam Cole, baby!
We also saw Ric Flair get low blowed by Christian.
Of course he does.
Ric Flair still trying to think that he's in his 40s, still trying to wrestle. And Macho Man hit the flying elbow. This match may be over with here. 1, 2, 3, and Macho Man Randy Savage goes over on The Rock in a 4.5 star match here. Good for the Macho Man. A bloody Macho Man. That was an instant classic. You know what? I have to agree. That was an instant classic.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's nasty, girthy, pickle.
For a second there, I thought you were going to be like, ooh, yeah, snap it to a Slim Jim. Gotta have it in my locker, yeah.
No, I don't like those commercials. They piss me off.
Wow.
They piss me off.
Ouch.
Way too overplayed.
Literally. Yeah.
Ouch. You both hating on Slim Jims. I don't know how I feel
I'm not
about
hating.
this.
Slim Jims are amazing. I just don't like him.
I'm not hating on Slim Jims. They're just overplayed. The commercials.
Look. Our son will be a Slim Jim baby.
No.
Illegal.
And so we're going to have two of the more physical wrestlers here going at it. It's the battle of the Kevins. Who is the real, true Kevin? There can only be one. We got Kevin Nash versus Kevin Owens. We got the prize fighter from Canada taking on the big man from Detroit, Michigan.
Ooh, that was a good kill.
And also, I got to say, the Detroit Lions are for real. They are 8-2.
Really?
Yes, they are 8-2 for the first time since 1962, and they are the favorites to go all the way to the Super Bowl this year.
Wow.
And also, can I just say that your Denver Broncos have clawed themselves back into playoff contention as a wild card team potentially, because they are 6-3 right. No, sorry, 7-3 right now.
Are they actually?
Yes. They are above 500.
Wow.
And that's a testament to Sean Payton. Sean Payton's a great coach. I don't think Russell Wilson's the quarterback for Denver, but he's doing what he can right now with what he's got. And there you see Big Daddy Cool, Kevin Nash. And so I wonder who Brett's going to pick in this match. Kevin Nash versus Kevin Owens.
I don't know. I just want to see the match happen.
Because, well, I mean, this is a match that hasn't happened, but I know lately Kevin Nash has been talking shit about LA Knight, saying that LA Knight has ripped off The Rock and ripped off Austin. But, I mean, if I'm Kevin Nash, at least I haven't had multiple leg surgeries and I still can't work. Otherwise, I would pay money to see Kevin Nash versus LA Knight and see Nash whip Knight's ass.
All the way around.
However, I will say this: the whole bloodline storyline needs to end. It needs to fucking end. I mean, my God, just have him drop the title to fucking Cody at the Royal Rumble. I mean, for fuck's sake, we don't need to wait another couple months for WrestleMania 40. Just have him drop the goddamn title at the Rumble, and then have LA Knight win the Rumble. Then you have Cody versus LA Knight for the title at Mania. There's your money match. You don't need Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. We've already seen it. You fucked it up. Give someone else another chance. And the only way to do right by Cody Rhodes is have him win at the Rumble. Beat Reigns at the Rumble. And do it in a goddamn steel cage match or a Hell in a Cell match. That way you keep outside interference out. That way you don't have a repeat of the same dusty finish with Jey Uso or Solo Sikoa or even Paul fucking Wars Heyman getting involved.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired of that shit.
I mean, my God, like, I know it's not Triple H who's doing the booking. It's Kevin Dunn. And it's what the owner of TKO wants. He wants Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania, which is why the whole Bloodline storyline is still going. And also, Vince is not in control anymore. Vince isn't even on the board at TKO, as far as I'm aware, because he sold a whole bunch of his shares recently. So Vince made a huge mistake. He sold his company to someone who doesn't even understand the wrestling business, when he should have just let Stephanie and Triple H run it the way it was running. But no, he had to have sour grapes about Stephanie and Trips forcing him out during that whole scandal. And he came back, forced his daughter to resign, and now look what's happened. The new owner of TKO has put Trips in full control of creative and booking. So right now you have two of your top stars from the Attitude Era running your company. How does that make you feel, Vince? Sitting at home with your goddamn millions and billions.
I probably loves it. With his millions and billions.
I mean, Vince is a freak of nature. Like, even when he was in control, he would have like a meeting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then work out till like midnight. I mean, the man was... I'll say this about Vince McMahon. He lived and breathed professional wrestling. But when it came to wrestling business, he was not so smart. He should have let Triple H own the company, keep it in the family, and not sell it to someone in Saudi Arabia who is a fan. You basically made TKO AEW 3.0, because now two of the top wrestling companies in professional wrestling are owned by people from the Middle East. Tony Khan and Ari something other from TKO.
Yep.
And I know that sounds racist, and I'm not trying to sound racist, but it's not. It isn't what's best for business. Because look at the way how they treated Mustafa Ali. I mean, my God, he could have been an Intercontinental Champion or a World Champion, and they did nothing with him.
I liked him. He was cool.
I mean, same with Shinsuke Nakamura, multiple-time NXT champion, Royal Rumble winner. And
of course, my fucking controller died as soon as I started getting shot at.
And they did absolutely nothing with him. Sami Zayn, who is the hottest talent right now, could be world champion. I want to see him versus Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins needs to have that title taken off of him. I mean, either by Sami Zayn or someone from NXT. You need to bring Braun Breaker up from NXT. He's dying there. Same with Andrew Von Wagner, who could be your next Batista if you book him right. I mean, but Shawn Michaels wants to keep all that talent down there, like Cora Jade, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, and Owen Stunner. Owens may just beat Kevin Nash here.
Oh,
Oh,
nope.
yeah.
Nope, Nash kicked out.
What?
Kevin, literally after I ended I think it was after I ended the stream, after we got off Fortnite, Kevin literally messaged me on PlayStation saying, I hope we can still be friends, I just won't be on as much.
Oh my fucking god, really?
Okay. First of all, I don't have a problem with it. Honestly. I'm just mad that you literally waited 4 months to tell us.
Yeah.
Your friends.
Yeah,
So
what happened?
That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset about.
Do I need to know or do I need to care?
So
one of our friends got married to a guy.
No. I've known the deeper part of the story is I've known this kid for about 6 years.
Mazel tov. Congratulations.
Excuse me?
Well, okay. I've known this kid for 6 years.
That wasn't me being snarky. That was me being sincere. One of their friends got married. Congratulations.
No, but here's the thing, because you keep interrupting me and I can't finish talking. Literally, like, I've known this kid for 6 years. I played video games with him for 6 years. Me and him were in the same two of the same gaming groups. And sorry, other things happening right now. But literally, I was in one gaming group with him, and so I played games with him a lot. And he never once said anything about like his sexuality or stuff. Like he always said that he was like into girls and stuff. But recently, and like he got married in July. Before July, we stopped playing games with him. Not because like anything that he did, but he just like got off, and he never said anything. Last night when I was streaming Fortnite, he literally pops into my stream and was just like, oh yeah, by the way, I got married in June. Not only that, but he didn't tell us that he was seeing a guy. Like, I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad that, like, he came out on my stream. If he's saying that he's gay or bisexual, whatever. I'm mad that out of the 7 years that I've known this kid, that I played video games with this kid, he did not say a single thing about being gay or anything like that. That is why I'm mad. That is why I'm mad. I will get over the fact that he's married. I will get over that fact that he married a guy. I'm not mad about that. I'm mad that he waited so long to tell me about that after me knowing him for 7 years. And then not only that, ghosting us 4 months ago.
I don't know
why he would ghost us. Literally, he ghosted us.
Pops up, fucking gives us news.
Well, he ghosted us, and then he gives us the biggest news, saying that he is married to a guy.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but he did send me a picture on PlayStation of him and I guess his husband.
Send me a fucking picture. I need to see this.
I'm trying to.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm interrupting Chaotic one more time just to announce the matchup. We have Logan Paul taking on John Cena, which is a match that will never happen at WrestleMania now because Solo Sikoa has retired John Cena. Mainly because
not a real boxer.
Well, he's
not a real boxer, but he's a fucking kick-ass wrestler. I'm sorry.
He has quit boxing to become a full-time WWE wrestler now that he's won the United States fucking championship. God, I can't believe it.
Props, honestly, he's fucking good in the ring.
I mean, he has the God-given ability, and he's a natural heel. But God, I hate him.
I hate him too, but he's fucking good in the ring, dude.
I mean, I think he's more athletically gifted than his brother Jake, but I think Jake sucks as a boxer. I'm sorry.
Jake sucks as an influencer.
Ooh.
I mean, also on the behalf of
Logan, okay, I'm gonna say this. Logan Paul, fucking scum, because he's a good wrestler. I will say that. But he needs to learn to shut his fucking mouth.
agreed.
Second, he scammed his fans out of millions of dollars
Yep.
last year.
Yep, because of the whole Pokemon card scandal.
It wasn't Pokemon. It was Zoocoin,
Yeah.
something like Pokemon, but completely different. And these were actually complete knockoffs. And I am still not over the fact about the Suicide Force. Like, people are over that shit.
I'm not over that.
Over that shit.
I'm not over that.
No. We as a group, we are not over it. We are still gonna hold that against him. The thing about it is his entire audience has almost completely forgotten about that shit.
And also,
they still continue to support him.
I'll say this: his energy drink sucks. W is better. And you can get 10% off W when you use promo code Chaostic10 in all caps. And also Demon King Oryx.
I have to applaud you on that. That was a great
segue.
Take right there.
Thank you.
That was a great.
Thank you. But also, I mean, just like Logan Paul, I hate his podcast show. He's in the same class as PewDiePie. I can't stand either of them. Because I'll say this about Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, at least they donate to charity. At least they do good things with their money. Logan Paul is a greedy, selfless little bastard who does not give one iota about his fans.
Is that what PewDiePie's name is? Logan Paul?
Yep.
No.
Oh, great. He has a bit of a twist.
That's you're asking a totally different question, Sarah.
No.
I thought she asked if PewDiePie was Logan Paul.
No. Logan Paul and PewDiePie are two different people. PewDiePie is a Swedish YouTuber.
YouTuber.
Yeah, I can't speak.
I literally thought she asked is Logan Paul PewDiePie?
Then again, I know that
He's friendly.
he got massively shamed a few years ago for some racist comments that he made.
Yes, he did.
He slipped up on PUBG, I think it was. It was either PUBG or H1Z1.
Yeah. Because he had a deal with Disney going on because Disney was going to do some like gamer shorts featuring PewDiePie, and PewDiePie fucked up.
I find it funny that you fucked up.
But I mean,
but it shows that no matter where you are on the spectrum, everyone fucks up.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
Everyone fucks up. We're not perfect and all that stuff. And it is the actions that we take after we fuck up that shows us who we really are as people.
Yep. And Nico just hopped in the chat. She says, I see. Nom, 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 nom. Hello, Butterscotch.
I don't know if she can join a party still. Her fucking controller is fucked.
My controller is also fucked. The left analog stick has stopped working.
That sounds like a skill issue.
And it's going to be like $74 to get a whole new controller. So I am asking my viewers if you want to, see me continue to game, and I know that it's the holiday season.
And he's dying.
Please donate to help me get a new controller. That way you guys can still see me game in the new year.
And not only that, but medicine.
Yes, please. Oh, God. Oh, I can't breathe.
It sort of works, Nico said. So if I invite you to a party, will it work?
And just also, by the way, guys, click like and sub to Chaostic, click like and sub to Demon King of Souls. Give them watch time. Check out Chaostic with a 1 instead of an I. That's Chaostic's Twitch. Oh, and Logan Paul busted open John Cena. Oh, God, he's bleeding. He's bleeding like a stuffed turkey on Thanksgiving.
Beep, beep. I said beep, beep. I'ma place this bell.
A stuffed turkey,
Yo,
which is
man,
already cooked.
I'll stuff a turkey any day.
No. But a stuffed turkey who is already literally cooked doesn't bleed. If you cook it correctly, it doesn't bleed.
We got a psychic in here.
But it leaks juices, though.
That's grease, you dumbass. That's fucking grease. Anything you cook will drip grease. That's literally. That's literally. It's not just grease. It's fatty liquid.
Look. It is 12 o'clock at night. I have lost my mind. Okay, I don't know the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Your mind was lost long ago, not gonna lie.
Your mind was lost the minute you got married to that fucking
My son's
chick.
How is he still awake?
They're not even married
Not
yet. They're
Sarah!
Oh. I keep forgetting
His
about that.
mind was lost when he became homeless because of that dumb fucking cunt.
Yes,
Yeah.
my first wife, my ex-wife.
Yeah, that bitch. That's when his mind was lost.
Okay,
Because-
Ross Geller.
No, oh my God! You did not just make a fucking Friends
Tell the
reference.
whole story.
Marcel, where's my monkey, Marcel?
So Bash is Ben at this point, but please don't forget about Ben within like the 8th season of your life.
No, I'm not going to do that. No.
When you actually have a daughter.
I still say Joey's my favorite.
Who?
Daughter comes
Joey.
out
Who the hell's Jelly?
non-existent.
Joey.
Oh,
She's saying
Joey.
Joey
I couldn't stand
Joey
Ross.
Tribbiani.
Yeah, I know. I thought she said Jelly. I'm like, who the fuck is Jelly?
Artie.
So wait.
Artie's Jenny. She's Jelly.
But like, no, Joey and Rachel should have been a thing. Just saying. I liked them better.
They were a thing.
But they
Slightly.
needed to stay
Yeah,
a
they
thing.
Your mom was a thing.
No, but honestly, it's better. I'm gonna be completely honest, and yes, I kind of liked that I liked Joey and Rachel, but it made sense to have Ross with Rachel. I'm just gonna
Yes,
say
it did.
that.
Fuck you guys. are
It
talking
made
about.
more sense. The show Friends.
I haven't
Also,
seen that show since I was
rest in
5.
peace, Matthew Perry.
R.I.P.
And Nico says, I hurt myself so many times trying to fix my controller. If you don't know what to, if you don't know,
Sorry, don't risk it.
yeah, well, no, I'm not going to take it apart. What I was told was to use an alcohol wipe on the left analog stick, and hopefully it'll keep it going till we can afford another one.
Yeah, it's been glitching like crazy.
So apparently,
yes, it has.
So apparently, I have some news.
What?
Okay.
One of my other friends that I game with, Brett, you know him, Hayden.
Yeah.
Apparently, I had his girl added on my Snapchat, and I'm trying to figure out who she is so I can unadd her.
Ah.
Don't tell me he's all pissed about it.
I have no idea. I think he is
Fucking
pissed.
A.
If he is pissed, it's honestly not my fault because you never told me your girl's name, and if you did, I completely forgot. And plus, if I had known that she was your girl, I wouldn't have, like...
Yeah, you would have. Don't lie.
It's
Shut
not.
up.
I don't make moves on random people on the internet. That's fucked. Why would
Sir?
somebody do that?
I'm gonna interrupt
Why
real
would somebody
real
do
quickly.
that?
Guys,
Well-
I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream here. Just want to guys let you know that tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I'm gonna be in Origins, and we'll get back to work on that. And again, guys, click like and sub to Nico Gamer 259, Chaostic Demon King of Souls. Also, click like and sub to TJ 2000, Gaming and Reaction with Mickey. That's Michael Rice's YouTube channel. He's producing good JBCW and CCW content. You need to smash that like button for him. Smash that bell notification for him.
Smash.
And I will see you guys, same breakdown time, same breakdown place. My ass is going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Smash.